Hello, I am making a salt shaker here. So I thought I'll show you how I make that. I'm using stoneware clay and I have attached a bat to my wheel with a chamois and I use 500 grams of clay. First I make a hole all the way down to the wheel head, to the bat head. And then I make a small ditch, and then I will widen the hole down the bottom a little bit, and I will pull up a small funnel. Sometimes you have to cut off a little bit of clay if you have a bit too much there. I like to compress the rims when I throw, and here I start to pull up the little bit in the middle that will be a small funnel for the salt to come out. I use a wooden skewer just to clean up a little bit down the bottom before I narrow the hole a bit more. Cut off some more clay, compress the rim, and now I will collar it in and make a very small hole where the salt will come out. This salt shaker looks really fun to have on your table, and it also keeps your table salt free from getting moisture and get clumpy inside when it sits in the clay pot. And now I make a very small hole for the salt. And I use a skewer again just to finesse the hole a little bit. You can also hear my budgie because he is watching this video as well with me. Now I will pull up the thicker bit on the outside, and I'll pull that straight up first, just like you do a normal pot. So in effect you make like a double-walled small pot first. And then I can press the rim and I will pull it up a little bit more. And I need enough clay so that I can close it all together and make a dome. So what happens is when you turn it upside down after it's dried to leather hard, you will see the little hole that you made in the beginning. And that's the little hole that you will pour salt into later once it's fired. Now I collar in and I will close the pot completely, as you can see here. So I will just feed up more clay until I can close it with my fingers. And then I will just finesse it a little bit with my soft kidney tool. And then you can see the final shape here. And then I will let it dry on the bat until it's leather hard before I take it off. And at this stage you can push it around a little bit because it's got air trapped inside there. You can push it around a little bit without it collapsing. And then I use just a cutting tool just to trim off the bits down the bottom to make it look tidy, and so that I can get my wire in under. And now I'm cutting it off, and then I will leave it there until it's leather hard. And there you can see how I attached my bat just with the chamois. And I will show you now what it looks like once it's finished and glazed. I fire my pottery to cone 8. And here is a finished one. You can see the hole down the bottom, and when I shake it, salt will come out. So it comes out through that little hole down the bottom.